Hi, this is Celia, and I got a great response and question from Nienke on the topic of why, and why, asking why is a roadblock and what could you do about it. Now, she said that she often feels guilty about her boy gaming a lot. She hears herself saying, "Why do you never get bored by your computer games? Why are you on your iPad all day?" So the why is everywhere there. So then she thought, okay, if I would express myself, would I then say, "I'm worried you're not getting enough exercise, outdoor time, and I think it's my job to do something about it, but I'm so tired of doing that." And then she thought, oh, where does that lead me, right? It sounds so powerless and victim like, with a big question mark. Exactly. Why does it that way of talking feels victim like? Because the issue of gaming is a value conflict versus a need conflict. Like, you think the child needs to go outside, and he has no idea what you're talking about. He does not feel that need. So your thought is a value because it is for him, it's not your need. Okay, you have that value that a child should do that, and that it's your task as a mom to help out. So of course I had that problem with my boys as well. And how do you go about the difference between a value and a need conflict? With a value conflict, you have to do more research. So yes, I sat down with my boys in a house meeting, and what I had done before, I had done my research for myself, in myself. Well, what is that guilt? And the guilt for me was mainly that, don't I have anything better to offer to them? Cannot I get them out of the house for exciting things? Is this the best I can do? So that guilt. And I also started doing research, really scientific research. What is science saying about gaming that long, and what can I find about it? So mostly the things that I was already afraid of, like blood flow, the muscles not even worked, or especially the hand and the fingers muscles overworked, and the eyes. The eyes so sharp, focused in one direction. But I also found that surgeons use to do some gaming before an important operation. Why? Because it focuses them so strongly. It makes them so sharp in their moves and their reactions and responses to whatever they need to do. So that was an awesome found that I did. And also I learned that it helps strategic thinking, problem solving, and not in the least learning English. So or learning to read, even, because some games have text, and when you don't know to read yet, that's maybe a help for you there. Okay. So with this equipment, so I equipped myself with research for myself, my emotional part and the knowledge, and with that I came into the meeting. So I put my things on the table, what I found, and they put their things next to it. And yes, they may say, well, I don't feel that it's harmful, and I also was emotionally worried about the killing and the bunking and the blood and the car crashes and what that would do for the subconscious mind. And then they said, oh, it's just a game, like they could not imagine any worry about that. For me, I said, okay, that part I have to let go, but where I can help is on the body. part. So we came up with some solutions in the house meeting with the 6 steps that I'm gonna teach you when you do the workshop. So 6 steps to go through that conflict and find out new resolutions for that. Like there is a part of masterminding that you do. You really start brainstorming what else could we do to resolve that. And then they would do it for me, okay? And that should be clear. It's my worry, they do it for me. They have no worry about themselves, so they have to do it for me. What we came up with, each hour they would there was a timer, and they would 10 minutes work their eyes, move around, breathe deeply, like really getting oxygen. And after a while, often I saw that in that 10 minutes they started playing with something else and forgot about the gaming. Or also I saw that one of the two was interested to continue and the other was not. So it gave them, though, an opening to make changes. And after a while, they did not even need the timer no more. They did it themselves. And later on, I also discovered that only one of the two really likes the gaming. The other doesn't really care much. And that is still, till today, like that. Okay? I have no outcome that I can say, well, this is the consequence because they are now adults. So I could say, well, this is the consequence of what we did there. I have no research there, but they're happy fellows, and the gaming industry and all the games that are created and our kids that live in this area of games continues to stay a worry for us. And how to cope with that, how to be at a place that you can accept whatever you guys came up with. I hope this is helpful, and talk to you later. Have a wonderful Saturday. Bye.